So, welcome everybody to another evening of racing here in Hennessy. I am joined tonight, unlike the F1 races, by somebody who hasn't raced a whole lot in this series, or in this league for that matter, but is pretty fast when he does show up, and he's here tonight to call the booth. Papo.
Hi.
Okay. Well, I'm joined by another person more familiar to the booth and the racetrack. Won at Martinsville 1,000 times. Can't win anywhere else. He's
Savage.
done pretty good in the Cup Series points a few times. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of the number 10 Ford Mustang. That's still weird to say. Jim?
What's up, y'all? I'm looking forward to this one. Charlotte Trucks. After last week, we're looking for a pretty good one because last week was a crap show.
Alright, so as they mentioned, last week was Pocono. I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but I will say is the penalty sheet was quite long.
I think that might be a little bit of an understatement you got there going.
Captain Jack somehow ended up in victory lane and somehow ended up with less penalty than Shake and Bake. You guys, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say on that.
That was a fascinating race, too. We had interference between a lap truck and the lead lap trucks. It's actually made the admins create a whole new rule. And that rule is if you are interfering as a lap car or a lap truck, whatever it is, you're going to incur a season ban. And I think, what's the rest of that? I forgot to read it. I just saw a season ban and my jaw dropped, but they're not playing around, Speed.
I mean, no, yeah, lapped driver messes with the race, and I moved Jackson for a win at Michigan, and all of a sudden there's this brand new penalty out, so.
I mean, just to have an issue that big, it's kind of crazy because now you got a whole entire rule from it. So, that just tells you how chaotic and dramatic it was.
I mean, I will say though, like, in their defense, the last few weeks have been a little ridiculous. So they have every right to enforce the rules, and hopefully they make the racing better. But one thing I will say, if you enjoyed Gateway, that game of punt, and you enjoyed last week, Charlotte, that's the track for you, I tell you.
I was going to say you aren't a real race fan if you enjoy Game of Punt, but I think you mitigated it a lot better. I don't think it's going to be a lot of punt because the penalties are so strict and there's so many people with PPs already. That's penalty points if you didn't know. It's going to be pretty bad if you incur those. They stack up and the penalties get bigger. So those guys that are getting a lot of penalties, they're going to have to, calm down a little bit.
Look, when someone says they want to come in for points, you don't want those kind of points, though. Come on, man. Yeah, just you don't want to rack up some penalty points because, it's like tally marks on your license. The more you get on them, the more it makes you look bad,
Yeah, well, I definitely know. I mean, these guys tonight, they're going to be punting more than the Houston Texans offense, I think, so. We'll see. But, Kluka, while we're live on air, I'd like to mention that I did invite you to this party, and you just can't check your notifications. So if you want to
get up in here,
if you want to just do that, and that'd be greatly appreciated. Or you got to give me the right account to send you the invite. So if you don't mind doing,
I'd like to ask you a question, Mr. Jim.
What's up, Pablo?
So,
what's up?
Explain to us what you mean by game of punt because you think they're going to be putting this week. What about next week? They go to the Robo next week, and that's going to be the cutoff race, I do believe.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about it is the Truck Series races, the stages are so short, and you only get like 3 laps or so, so it's go 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 all the time. There is no sitting back and wait for a long run. We saw that at Pocono. And that's why you get these games of punt. Everyone's going for those stage points, all elusive, and sometimes it just turns into a little bit too much, and it becomes a big cluster with a lot of wrecks. think you're going to see that at the road. I think you're going to see a lot of I would say better road course. No, it ain't though. Ain't cap. You're capping. I've actually seen him run 19.1s and 19.2s. That's
Man, somebody
unreal.
get Papo a NASCAR Pro League ride already, because a Papo needs to be in the Pro League with them lap times.
I'm telling you, Papo would beat all of us at
I
Martinsville.
mean, we're talking about his lap times.
No,
Papo,
I'm not
can you
gonna.
confirm?
I'm not gonna say explicitly what kind of sets I'm running, but I am running 19.2s in presets.
That's what I heard, and I was not
19.2s.
wrong. So, Kuka, bring me my money.
Okay,
Okay, guys, we have a race to talk about here, so
over it.
do that.
My bad.
So, we talked about what happened last week, that game of punt. We talked about what's happening next week, but besides where we're at, we don't really know what's going on here. So I'll give you guys an update on the point standings, since we are 2 weeks before the playoffs. Are kind of important, but needless to say, Jack is your points leader. Marnes was in second, but he's retired. He is, yeah, the youngest person to retire I've ever seen. Sickham, I guess I would move him up to P2. Freedom would be moved up to P3, and so on and so forth. Fire was in 5th. King Henry's in 6th. Cap in 7th. A lot of JGR Trek guys having good runs lately. Terrace Racing was in P8. And then, now in by only 1 point, is Dank over his GMS teammate, Eric Smoose, aka Brian. Got guys like Ty Racing and H Wicks around that cutoff line as well. And of course, can't forget that Crab and Shake are both wildcard winners right now. So Jim, out of the 4 of us in here, you probably have the most Hennessy Championship playoff running experience.
Okay.
So, who do you think has a shot and who do you think does not?
Oh, that's such a loaded question because there's so many good drivers. I thought Marnes had a shot, man. I'm so surprised that he left the league as he did, but we wish him the best in his future endeavors and hope that he's able to continue league racing in the future. But I'm sticking with it that Captain Jack 30, he still hasn't gotten that title. So close to it last year. He'll definitely be a contender. Shake and bake, that's a no-brainer. I would say sick him. I would say he has shown that speed, and we already know from the Gran Turismo side how good he is at road courses. He'll be just fine at Watkins Glen in the playoffs, so I think he's a guy to also look out for.
Well, it's very well said, and I have my eyes on Shake as well. Obviously back-to-back Truck Series champion. Even though he's a wild card winner, if Shake can get into like the shake and bake playoff form that we know, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see if anybody really can beat him. Because I mean, sure, I mean you could say Jack could beat him, but like, did he last season? Marner, he retired. Sikkim has a shot, but it's gonna be hard to put a guy over Shake, honestly, which is hard to think of because he's gonna enter the playoffs like 10 out of 10 with the drivers.
See, I would agree there, but we're changing up from Las Vegas, which is basically Shake's, bread and butter, to Homestead, which I don't know much about Shake at Homestead. He's probably pretty good, like he is everywhere, but that's more of a wild card. Somebody can hit the glitch in turn 2, and that can decide a champion. So I think that just makes it more of a wild card than past seasons.
Well, if you recall, a lot of reason as to why Shake is so good and won so many championships is because his bread and butter, as you mentioned, is tracks like Vegas, the mile-and-a-half tracks, but also the mile-and-a-half tracks with more lanes. Homestead, you can make the middle work if you're good enough. You can make the bottom work if you're good enough. And obviously, that Larson line, an inch from the wall, is pretty fast there too. So a multi-lane oval, I think, still falls right into Shake's bread and butter. But Kluka, what do you think?
What?
You've seen these Truck Series drivers. Who do you think has a better shot than some others at a deeper run in the playoffs?
Even though I only raced one race in truck season.
I know, but you've raced, which is more experience than any of us. So
yeah, let me take a peek real quick. Who's still left?
And Joker says we can't fill 20 minutes of time.
Yeah, so there are a couple people that have my eyes. Like, there's one dark horse, Terrace Racing. He has a lot of speed too. We have seen that. He just hasn't been able to really produce at the end of the races, but he's a good, solid driver. I say that he could find his way up there and get a win potentially. And if this driver does get into a wild card spot, Dirty Boy Jackson, he is really dangerous. He is quick.
I mean, yeah, and like we've mentioned before with Fistbuster in the Cup side, by no means is there a comparison here. Obviously, Fistbuster's got 7 wins in the Cup Series, and Terrace has got none in the Truck Series, but the ability to finish races is very key. Obviously, we've seen that Fist is able to learn that. If Terrace can as well, and he can turn those 6th to 8th place runs into 3rd to 5th place runs, turn those top 5s he's got, the couple of them, into like contending for the win. Just turn good races great and great races into wins. And I think you can contend for this championship.
Yeah, you could potentially see one of these smaller, like, capacity drivers. I don't know how to really word it, but, like, win today, it's only 67 laps around Charlotte, not longest race at all. So, I mean, you could see, like, an underdog winner here that's below the cutoff line. They get into a wild card spot.
Yeah, 67 laps, a back-to-back series champ like Shake and Bake can probably do this race in his sleep, but definitely still gonna be interesting. I know Tyree here is pretty bad. Papo, we haven't got your insight on any of it yet. What do you think about tonight's race and the playoffs?
Well, like Kuka mentioned earlier, that this is only going to be 67 laps. That really would open the door. A lot of people who are more used to saving, their saving strategy might play off, as you know, the stages will be a lot shorter than your typical 100%, 134 lap race event around Charlotte. So my opinion on who's going to possibly pull out a great race and possibly come out with the win is someone like maybe Terrace Racing, maybe someone like Dink Booty Fakes, maybe even Moose. Okay, I think those 3 guys right there in the cutoff line have a lot of talent, and you know everyone in this truck series is competitive. And, strategy might be the best bet for some guys who are, below the cut line. But you know what, though, is when you're below the cut line, you got nothing to really lose and a lot to gain. And the playoff cut line is your star, and you got to shoot for the stars. So I think those 3 drivers alone can really, really shoot for those stars and get to the playoffs.
Yeah, very well said. And Charlotte is one of those types of tracks still, where like it's a mile and a half, and people don't think about it, but there is a lot more that goes into the races like tonight's that you might see with the strategy. Like last time I raced Charlotte in trucks, I think we were like 8 laps short on our fuel run with just tires. And I mean, sure, you can save those 6 laps, but if the guy who's pitting with 8 laps to go can make it to the end of the race, then they're just severely undercutting you. Which is obviously bad, because if you get undercut that badly, you can lose seconds, corners, straightaways. Like, it's bad. I've lost races to guys who were slower than me just because of undercutting. It just happens.
I have a question about that. The slow. Do you think the people who are not necessarily the fastest will be able to be in conservative mode and it will play much more bigger dividends this race?
I don't think it'll be the people that are slower per se. I actually think it'll be people who are on wheels. Those will be the people who show up this race. So I don't know what the wheel versus controller situation looks like in trucks. But I do know straight up, just from what I've seen, wheel users everywhere are able to save that tire. So if you get a guy who's fast enough on a wheel as well and can save that tire, then he might be able to pull it off. But it's so tricky here. It's almost like Atlanta, kind of with the tire wear, which I think is insane, because Atlanta, that surface compared to Charlotte's surface, they're not even comparable in 2020. But 7-4 games. That's all I can say about that.
And on restarts, if we do have some people who do stay out and take maybe 2 tires opposed to 4 tires, or some may take 0, do you think the outside lane actually might be beneficial for the first couple of laps?
I think it'll be beneficial even longer than that. Charlotte is one of the easiest tracks in the game to hit the apron. For some reason, I don't know why, there are just a few set of tracks where it's super easy to just hit the apron and go up. Like, you can hit it so easily. And then, so if you do that, then they're going to have no problem just flying up around the guy on the bottom. Unless they get put in the wall. That'll be more entertaining for us.
I need to see some people flying. I need to see some cars turn into, Boeing.
I want to see someone
aircraft.
open airlines.
I want to see some good accidents. No concussions, obviously. Thank goodness we're on a virtual simulator here, NASCAR Heat 5, the simulator. No injuries, please.
Somebody can get really pissed and headbutt their TV. So I mean.
Yo.
I want someone to record that now.
The same person who just said that he didn't want to see a game of punt also just said that he wants to see big crashes.
Oh yeah, well that's not punt. That could be lag. That could be incompetence. It could be a whole lot of different things. People hitting the apron.
See a game of golf today and someone get punted in the air now.
We just need Natalie Decker to actually get a NASCAR heat ride in the Hennessy Performance Racing League. We'll be just fine.
Well, any final race picks? I'll let you guys go first.
I'm going to say, right now, I believe Eric's Moose.
That's bold. Jim?
Let's see. I'm going to go Dank Booty Flakes. Is he even racing tonight? Oh, crap.
Who?
He might not be racing.
Who's
if
racing
he isn't
tonight?
racing, then I'm going Keen Henry.
well, who was your first pick?
Dank.
Dank is racing, and Dank thinks he
All
can
right, cool. Dank is my pick. Appreciate it.
Luca?
Shake and bake.
Answer.
I was gonna go with shake and bake, but I'm not gonna pick the same guy. So I'm gonna go with Sikkim.
Wait a second. Is Tiger in this race?
I believe Tiger he's vanished. He's committed the Great Vanish Act of 2022.
Okay, if he's in the
5.
race, I'm picking Tiger. But if he's not, then yeah, I'm staying with Dank. I have a lot of picks. I'm sorry.
Alright, we're good to join. I'm gonna need an invite when you get in speed.
Alright. That's
Gonna be all you. I don't know how many underscores are after Kluka's
I
name.
think we have 19 drivers currently racing right now.
I have 32 underscores.
That's a W. Not the underscores, the drivers.
Damn.
Yeah, we have quite a few people, and King Henry is on pole with a 30.358.
Ooh, Tiger NASCAR is running.
Tiger's racing?
Calm down.
It'd be crazy. Tiger can shake up the whole playoff landscape.
Henry has a 30.358. That's their pole.
I
second last
invited
time.
you one. I'm the one streaming, so I can't just miss a whole lap of the race inviting you, Luca. So, yeah, I probably already have.
No, we're heading to the green flag right now.
Oh, well, I'm still gonna
Through
miss
the
it
Geico restart zone to the start finish, we are green from Charlotte.
because I gotta look at that Fanatec.
We're off. Lag play in the first corner. Will we see some laggers already?
Is it what now?
Look at this, all defensive. Ooh, the 99 just takes a body slam from the 40, able to hold on to it, though. Good job from Jason Cole.
Very close to going 3 wide in that corner, too. Smartly that backed out of it already.
I think we had an issue from Terrorist. I think Terrorist started 7th. He's all the way back in 16th already. So I don't know what happened.
Bombing him already.
Okay.
Something I'm noticing early, Kenny Henry in the lead. Captain Dead Dad racing for 3rd. Gotta shout out my JGR teammates. Jim, not you.
Appreciate it.
Oh no, 45.
Oh, someone in the back!
Oh no.
Slammed the wall a little bit. He kept it
He's
straight.
lagging everywhere.
Oh man, lag will take a toll on these people tonight. I'd say that one.
Oh, his Cap goes up the track and just leaves the lane for shake and bake. What a wise guy.
That's the 13. That's the 13 of Jason Cole in the fence. Everyone able to navigate around him. Good job from everybody there.
Oh no, 33's in the wall.
Oh,
no.
they're not done with the chaos as we're about to go 3 wide in the back. Oh, that's close. Man. That's contact. Who is that?
Man, we don't want to see a Dale incident here at Charlotte.
Tiger NASCAR getting to involve. Oh, hey, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's
big wreck.
One truck. I don't think that's gonna be enough for a caution.
Wow, what a save from those drivers. The 8 just looked to seem to get on the apron there in 1 and 2.
I'm sorry I picked you to win and jinxed you.
Speaking of the apron, Big Jim, you got a copy here?
I am here.
Yes. So, explain one thing to the fans about the apron here, because this is probably one of the most dangerous tracks to get on the apron on.
Yeah, apron on this game, it just bounces you out of the groove. If you ride it too long, it can spin you out. NASCAR Heat 5 physics. But right now we have a battle for the lead. I think that takes precedent.
And the 51 truck still on the bottom, but that knee struck on the outside, I don't know which knee struck that is. I know it's not tied.
I believe that is Freedom. It is Freedom. It is in fact Freedom. And he is right now running that middle lane. Is actually getting some really good middle corner drive.
The middle, you can hold the middle, and if the guy messes up below you, you can use it to pass. But the problem is, it's gonna be hard to make the leader mess up this early in the race, and that 99 truck is gonna start gaining time. Kind of like the thing in real life where if you gain give up your spot on the bottom, you could end up being freight trained and losing spots.
Yeah.
Racing right now, Tiger NASCAR. He's in a must-win, it seems like, but he is right here. He must have been stuck into the wall. He is way out of the draft and back here just exiting turn 2, so nowhere near that lead pack.
I know Tiger has more than one win this season, so I feel like technically he'd be aiming for the wild card.
He has 3 wins out of 5 races he's done.
6.
He'd be aiming for
What
starts.
a baller, dude!
He'd
Oh
be
my
aiming for
god!
starts and points to make the playoffs.
Never mind. Sorry.
There's one thing I've seen though at the start of this race so far. 2 drivers which we thought would be up front so far aren't really. Captain Jack running back in, I believe, P9 now, and
King Henry
running 7th. So I mean, both of them not having strong starts to the race, but a huge battle up ahead of Shake.
Yeah, and
I
I thought Dank was a bold pick by, I believe it was Jim. Yeah, he not only is he racing, but this is for P4.
Dank is good, man. I'm telling you right now, he's very underestimated in that GMS camp.
Maybe Dank is him.
Maybe so. As I saw King Henry go in the last time by in 3 and 4, he did open that lane up a little bit. Drunk Fest was thinking about taking it, but smartly backed off. And the 99, oh no, the 99 is Drunk Fest, but the 40 is the Freedom Flyer. I believe that's his name. Yeah, he got into him a little bit and almost a wreck. It was close.
Want to shout out another one of my teammates, that 18 truck. Thank you for giving us a lap counter that I have now clicked onto.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, I know Fire Slayer has 14 laps to go on his fuel, but has already burnt through half of his right side tires. And I also know that they have 4 to go in stage 1.
Second place change. The 99 is getting freight trained right now.
So this
It's gonna be
is
hard to make that move, though.
coming to 3 laps to go, the end of the stage.
Oh, King Harry gets moved up. Freedom's going for the lead.
Usually it's not King Henry getting stiff-armed, but right now...
Oh my god. Look at Shake. Shake is making a lot of moves. He's trying to get past 99 for P4.
Oh, contact.
He is gaining time quickly.
Looks like Dink got tight or hit the apron. Make some contact with that 51 truck. They gathered up though. I believe this is coming to 2 laps to go in the stage. People hitting the apron.
Already?
They don't know how to drive Charlotte in turn 4. People swerving down the straightaway. It's called a straight away. It means you go straight.
That's a quad oval, excuse you.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, oval. People be thinking Rubik's Cube on the straightaway.
Yeah, everyone says there's 4 turns here. I think there's actually like 7, because you got, those on the straightaway. Oh, no, 6, because that's 2.
Now here's my question.
You can't forget about the turn that's going into the pit road too now.
You can't forget about the Roval part of the track.
I'm just not going to
final lap-
answer that. I think this is
final
the
lap,
last
apparently?
Final lap.
Yep. Man, this will help Freedom a little bit.
You could say Freedom has the freedom to do whatever he wants in turns 3 and 4. Nobody around him.
Oh, King Harry's gonna try something, and just not close enough.
This won't be enough. He threw it in too hard in the corner too. He's gonna lose time on exit.
How about that though? Freedom.
Yeah.
None of us picked him. We usually think of Freedom as a short track ace, but here he is, putting on for his team at Charlotte.
That's generally how it goes though. Somebody we don't pick will win the race.
I mean, to be fair though, I'm not surprised because Freedom is in fact fourth in points right now. So
it went Freedom, Henry, Dank. I believe that is
Drunk, I think.
Jason Cole, so it'll be Drunk. Then it's Fire, Jack, Jason Cole, Captain, Dead Dad, Brian, and Shake and Bake. After that, I don't know where they're position-wise, because Fire Slayer got a notification as we speak. Fire Slayer.
That notification has been there for like a year.
I know.
It won't go away.
Man's getting spammed.
There it goes.
Green flag for stage
2. Freedom will lead them.
Dank has moved up to second.
It's not going to be good, though, Speed, because he's going to be on the outside, and I think that freight train's going to be rolling on the bottom.
Not if somebody hits the apron.
No, he's gonna give up a few spots here. They went through that corner pretty smoothly. Oh, but they're gonna force the issue in the back, and they're gonna hit the apron a little bit, and they're 3 wide, so close.
Oh no!
Oh, that was close to the back of the pack there. That would be
The entire field just lagged.
Oh, someone got out of line there. That would be the number. Let's see if got Oh, the 24!
No,
Ooh.
that was bad.
Dang, not dang. That's gonna allow the 99. Oh,
Jeez,
that was close.
Real close.
That's you want to talk about shutting the door? That was a shut on the door.
They are racing so tight in this backpack. That top 3.
Battle for the lead. It's heating up again.
The top 3 starting to gap them all. This backpack is real intense right now. 2 wide, pretty much all the way back. In the wall, shake and drop.
Wow. What a move from King Henry. He was not going to take kindly to that block.
King Henry with the stiff arm.
Could that be revenge from the stage 1?
And here comes King Henry's teammate, Fire Slayer. We can hear you, Kuka. I don't know about the stream, but I can hear you.
Alright, yeah, 'cause I was getting cut off a couple times.
Okay. Well, welcome to Hennessy. Okay.
Welcome to Hennessy. Well, look at this right here. 2 JGR trucks, KBM, whatever the heck you want to call them. They're 1-2.
KBM, JGR, masopes, minions.
Here's Freedom. Freedom looks to be having a hot rod today. Or should I say rat rod, because, you know, the trucks.
Yeah. No pun intended, that truck gives him the freedom to do whatever he wishes.
If I had to hear that joke one more time, I might jab my eye with a fork.
Just be glad Solis isn't in this race.
Oh, look at Dank. He's moving the 18. I think that's a little payback from earlier, because the 18 moved the 24 out of the way on the restart, and it's giving back right there.
Well, I mean, I don't think Dank needs motivation to move somebody out of the way, but when you give it to him...
He has gotten the rotten end of every deal this season, it seems like, so you know he's driving with a hot head, and he knows he needs a win, so all these things accumulating into one race, it's going to create for a pretty fiery Dank.
Yeah, Dank doesn't appreciate these haters, and he believes he's the best guy out here, which is disputable, especially considering when you look just at his team, but needless to say, he's having a good race.
No doubt.
This top 3 right now is showing up the big 2 that's in the truck series of pretty much Captain Jack and Shake and Bake. They are essentially probably the big 2 in this. They are showing them up today.
Looks like Henry's
kind of
running...
expect that out of a race like this, though, because this race is kind of a wild card. It's a lot of draft, and I mean, you call it like a miniature Daytona, if you will, because of how the draft works.
Kind of like Atlanta.
Henry's struggling right now.
Yeah.
If you watch, Freedom can run lower than him in 1 and 2, and Henry's diving it too deep and hitting the apron at the same time, which is just horrible corner entry last couple laps. And now he's too afraid to run too low, and both Freedom and Dank are going to gain time off of that. He needs to learn how to run that bottom a little bit better if he wants to keep those trucks behind him.
I feel like I talk about this a lot, Speed, but that driver in second always seems to have an advantage. Not only because he's getting a push from the guy behind him, but because he can analyze the line of the leader. He can see, is that leader missing the bottom just a little bit? The leader has nothing to go off of out there. He can't look in his rear view and see that the guy behind him is running lower or running, you know, a deeper line. Right there, you see the 40. He's 1 groove lower. He is watching that line that the 51 has, and he is kind of going to school here, trying to figure out where to set him up, where to make that move like he did in stage 1.
I think in this situation, I want to be the guy in the 20. He's got a few laps to pass them all. Well, not a few. I guess there's only 3 to go in stage 2, but he's got enough. And he's studying not just the 24, not just the 40, but also the leader, of course. He's got 3 guys he's studying off of right now, and of course, Jack brings the speed of his own. 2 laps to go in stage 2.
All pretty single file here, but it's not going to stay calm.
That was weird, the way they headed to that corner like that. That was very, very, very weird. What is happening here?
He's not driving very nice.
I don't understand you sometimes. Look at this, the 40 hit the apron. And there goes Dank up to second.
I believe this is the final lap of stage 2.
What?
Oh, he kept it off the... Oh, wow.
Are you sure? I just saw him spawn right back onto the racetrack.
That was a wreck that I never saw or happened.
Dude, no words, but King Henry out front.
We all saw it.
As King Henry
Look, it wasn't a wreck, but it was supposed to be a wreck. I don't know what happened there.
is going to win stage 2.
That was Captain Jack, by the way, that got into the wall there, the 20.
Dank in second. Fire Slayer in third. Is that Drunk again in fourth? What a
Drunk having a
I don't want to
run.
mention anything, but commentary's cursed. We were just talking about the 20, and the 20 was the one that got into the wall there.
Beautiful scenes of glorious emotion.
Who won the stage? Was it King Henry?
It was King Henry, yes. So now this really plays in the hands of the drivers. We're going to have 35 laps to go, 24 in fuel. So if you go all the way, you will have 9 laps. However, all you have to do is go 9 laps in the stage, pit windows open, you can do anything. You can undercut, you can stay out, you can take 2, you can take 4, whatever. Cautions can come out.
24!
Dank moves into the lead.
I bet King Henry is ticked off at his pit crew. Trust me, I know he must have the 11 crew.
There's no way we have a Trek season where Crab and Dank both win. When I'm in the booth.
Is Crab even here today? No, he's not. Oh no, he got suspended.
Yeah.
I
Blowing out for the boy.
Remember that long list of penalties I talked about earlier? I think his name is on the list.
Oh, look at the move.
King Henry with the
just
stiff
moving
arm.
Wow. He just bullied his way out.
He's getting a nice push from his teammate, too.
Fire Slayer
what a move
slaying
from
more
Freedom.
than Fires in the P2. Oh, Henry's going to move up. That might put Fire below him. Fire's going
And
to
it is.
take it, maybe?
Freedom.
No.
Oh, wow. Freedom is very aggressive right now.
Freedom is being really aggressive, so Fire's playing some defense. I also don't think Fire wants to... Wow.
That's not a game of punt, that's a game of apron touch.
Apron touch, yeah, apron tag.
Apron tag, yeah. Oh, who's going to tag next time?
There goes my pick. Sick him.
Oh, there's one. Who's that? Go ahead and name him.
Sick him. Don't be
That
sorry.
was Sickum, yep. All right,
Don't
here
be
we go,
better.
turn 3. Everybody take your pick. Who's doing it? I'm going to say the 10.
I'm going to say the 16.
I'm going to say the 20.
Oh, it's a 16! Speed wins! What a call. That's more
sorry.
impressive than picking the race winner right there.
I'm sorry, Cap. You're a great teammate, but I've seen you hit the apron way too many times, man.
Apron's hard to avoid here.
This corner, I think it's going to be the 40 truck.
Oh, here comes Freedom. Going to be trying to move. He's going to get there.
I'm going 13. Oh, nope. He missed. Everybody misses it. Nice job. All right.
Oh, the
Freedom
40
is the wall a
little bit.
That concludes our game of apron tag. Thank you for tuning in this week. We'll see you next week.
We're at, we'll see corner tag.
Yeah.
And Sikkim moves up to P4, but Tiger NASCAR.
He's waiting for his moment.
Oh, and he hits the Tiger. I know you like road courses, but there's no chicane there this week. It's next week.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he missed the wall. Okay, good. Everybody's single file right now. Everyone content riding in one line. You think maybe this is saving fuel time?
No. This is Charlotte, and they are 9 laps short on fuel. Therefore, it would only be tire saving, and you're not saving that much tire, pal.
I'll tell you what, though, if you could save 1 lap and pit a little bit later than these guys, it's big. That overcut is OP.
Yeah, it's really big. And that's coming from the guy who named himself Big Jim.
You should be suspended for all these jokes. You really should.
Internal conflicts with everyone's beloved speed racer.
Yeah, everybody hates me. It's okay though.
Internal conflicts with your.
Oh,
Look at that from Shake. Shake just with a better corner.
Shake shook him. There goes Sikkim. Oh, there goes
Speed.
and
the big wreck! Big wreck!
Oh man! Oh, Dale Russell Phillips! Russell Phillips in Dale.
This is what we like to see, boys. Let's go. I got my 2022 Coca-Cola 600 reenactment wreck. That was beautiful. I have 2 cars inside of each other, the 87 and the 20. What a time to be alive.
Oh man, that was really bad.
20.
Oh no. Oh no, that was really bad.
If that was real life, Halifax would get raised during the race.
There'd be at least 3 people decapitated.
Nah, they're
my
alive.
God.
They're good. Just come down, get your 18 seconds of damage repaired, and get back out there. Heck yeah, thank you, Heat 5.
Listen here, kids. When
Dude,
you
I'm
hear
a
Big
menace
Jim-
for what I just said, dude.
Yeah, it seemed like someone used the power-up. It was called the banana power-up, and it killed the field.
Look who's on the front row now. Shake and Bake. Second row, oh my god, is the 8
I wanna
truck
see
of Sikkim and the 99 of Drunk.
I think they might be good on fuel speed. I'm not 100% sure, but I think
Well,
that caution
let's see
How many
here.
laps
might
20
take out a pit stop.
24 to go in the race. 20. They are 1 lap short on fuel.
No way.
They are
There'll be another
1
caution
lap
probably,
short.
so we'll be fine.
25 to go in the race. Fire Slayer just hit 23 in turn 2, so he's actually probably just about 2 laps short.
Oh, Shake hit the apron big time.
You could
We
say
actually
Shake
just
was
gotta
shook.
look at Shake being a human being. Wow, that's a rare look.
Oh, they're going
O'Reilly.
3 wide almost. Auto parts.
Definitely not sponsored by O'Reilly.
Nope.
Team Henry here pulling a little bit of a gap. It's gonna get eaten up because mud
He's gonna
draft,
hit the apron?
but right
Oh.
now he's
Oh,
doing a good job maintaining that gap.
Dank is
they're
moving
still-
people up the track.
You know what? Dank's just not wrecking enough people.
They're 3 wide. Oh, there you go. That's it.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Oh wow.
This is why they are the best in America,
Jack's still
ladies and
getting shoved
gentlemen.
up.
Look at the saves.
Jack.
What a save from the entire back half
This
of the
pack is still
field.
together. Cap goes up. They're 3 wide. Oh, Drunk's not going in the wall somehow.
It's like Griffley's Believe It or Not out here.
Brian.
Is that
Brian.
the 8? Is
Brian.
that the 8? Is that who I think it
O'Brien
is?
Auto Parts.
Oh, the two.
Ooh.
Signaling. Oh my god, I cannot
No,
speak today.
that's him.
not
That's him
signaling.
saving fuel, guys. He is
That's-
dropping back, and he is going to ride in line here.
The art of a bamboozle.
But right now, I'm looking at Sikkim, who has made his way from dead last to P3, almost smacking the wall, but avoiding it, just like, not Dale Earnhardt. Who am I thinking of here?
Now he's trying to slay the fire
Russell
slayer.
Phillips, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, the
Pink
dude that
Floyd.
got his head decapitated on a caution light.
Okay. Now we're talking about decapitations on stream.
I didn't do it. I'm just amazed Sikkim right now is in third. That's impressive.
Don't make me call you by your real name. Sikkim.
And the 3 wide for fourth. What a move from the...
Is Fire Slayer going to make a move on Henry? No. However, Henry's going to hit the apron. There's no way he doesn't. Oh my god.
Yeah, he might have ate that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it is only nighttime. He should only be eating it for dinner.
But Terrace is starting to move his way up to the
There's no way.
He's in fourth right now.
Yeah,
there's no way.
The 3 wide.
My guy right there.
The 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, as we say that, commentators curse.
Contact!
Oh, he's dead! Oh, no! Oh, my God! The 34 is Eric Almirola, 2017 Kansas. Oh,
is that
no.
not a caution?
That is a major
Caution's out.
wreck.
Well, now they're going to get on fuel and tires.
Terrorist?
Terrace was moving his way up.
Papa, were you talking about terrorist?
Yes.
I might say a couple
think
things
you need
about
to issue an
Sikkim, too.
apology in the Discord chat. That was a Class A commentator's curse right there. Class A.
Poor Sikkim, man.
One
He's like
moment
third
he
in
was
points.
in P3, the next
looked
moment
like
he's
Freedom.
in the inside wall in the infield care center.
It looked like Freedom just, I don't know, it was either no, it wasn't Freedom, it was, check his name, but it was the 51 and Fire Slayer.
Team Henry.
Going at it, and I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but he drove Henry to the wall.
Jim,
Definitely wasn't on purpose. Those are
your
teammates.
2 picks were Dank and Brian with one wrecking. Up comes another.
Hey, you know, I can't lose here. I was here for the wrecks. I'm a real NASCAR fan.
No, okay. Well, Shake and Bake in the lead. 15 laps to go. Are they going to turn?
This definitely takes away any pit strategy. It's go all out or go home.
Which is why it's so bad for the field that Shake and Bake just took the lead casually.
Yeah, with ease almost. Maybe a little bit of help from, a wreck, but he did have speed to get to this lead in the first place.
Fire not backing down though. Oh, but he left the. Oh. Henry's not going to stay that patient for long. You can't leave the bottom that wide open.
Those are teammates, though. They'll give each other breaks, but only to a certain degree.
Dank. He just chop blocking people.
Speaking of teammates giving each other breaks, you think it comes down to it? Shake kind of lets Brian, I wouldn't say win the race.
Look at the 21 with the block. I don't know who that was. That's Moose. He was blocking off the 33 behind him.
That's why I keep saying Brian. Oh, Shake! Shake's been shook! Shake's been shook! Oh, now he's good. Okay. Well, he hit the apron.
What the heck happened to Dank? He is all the way at the tail end of all this.
Remember when he just wrecked 2 laps ago?
No, that wasn't it. He was like 6th just a little bit ago.
Yeah, he was
a lap
6th.
ago.
Oh, Henry gets moved up! Comes to 21. The 99 looking to peek in. And the 33 starting to take advantage of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eric's Moose has a chance.
My pick! I don't
Been
want
getting
to
progressively better at this NASCAR heat stuff, so gotta give him credit for that.
12 laps remaining. Ooh, Fire Slayer with a good exit. Can he get below the 2?
Yes, he does. I'm surprised how much he carried, especially after pushing.
And Shake just lets him go. Interesting.
It's not a bad call at all. Single file right here. Get right behind him. That was an expert move from Shake right there. You don't want to get put in the freight train.
But
you let off and let
to make a
right
move.
back
No. We started to cut you off there, but
big wreck in the back. That's 1 truck, 2 trucks.
Rick Tyrus. Oh, Jason Cole. Yep.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Oh, that's
wow. Just wow.
Professional commentary here from Speed Double or Triple Zero Racer.
Double O? What am I, James Bond? 007?
Double speed.
And Shake and Bake gets a great exit, great corner. Can he get below?
Too early to make that move right now for Shake. He's doing exactly what he needs to do, and I think Fire likes being in the lead here. I think this is a good spot for him.
I feel like Shake does something Shake doesn't normally do, and Brian wins this race somehow. I've got a weird feeling. Like Shake's arm might be a little itchy.
You know, Shake has wins, and he's already in that wild card spot, so he doesn't need this win. It would be great, and as a race car driver, you always go for wins, but is he thinking, maybe I just need to make some friends here. Maybe I don't need to make a move.
Actually, no, because if Eric's Moose outpointed Dankton. Nice!
Okay, I got the answer to my question.
Yeah, but Moose moved up the track at the same time. Now it's Tiger NASCAR in P2.
These guys should be able to get back in line right here, but they got to do it quick, because here comes the 16 of Captain Dead Dad.
Oh no, my phone's about to die and I'm about to lose black counter. That's not good.
Contact from Eric's Moose.
Oh yeah, Fire Slayer. Oh man, what happened to him?
Moose made a little contact with them, but
Oh man, he lost so much time. Fell from P1 to P8.
7 laps to go, coming to 6.
Oh, Eric's Moose in the wall.
No, look further though. Captain Dead Dad all of a sudden.
Yes, sir. He's made his way up to P4 and still charging.
Yeah, he could get P3 here. Or he could just give up his whole race and let his teammate inside him almost.
You have to believe King Henry is not going to be very patient here. He feels like he had this race won. He led a whole bunch of laps, won the pole, wasn't able to win he did win a stage, but wasn't able to win both stages. He's definitely going to be going all out here.
For sure. But these guys are just letting Shake check out. I think we're at 6 to go now. They have a little bit of time after the gain. Cap's going to move up to P3 now. Looks like Henry might try and move up to P4. He's going to get back to
no, not now. Oh, we're going to go for it again.
How many laps are coming around to go?
Coming 5, I believe.
Alright,
I can check. I love when Fire Slayer gets the notification.
Drunk hasn't won a race yet. Right now, running P2. He was a cup driver last season.
We're on 4 laps. We're coming to 3.
Oh, here he goes inside, under the blue
Oh,
line.
wow.
That is legal here.
Oh, baby.
He's going to drive up the racetrack.
Oh!
He almost left enough.
Dead Dad, they're going to be 3 to go.
Henry, he's going to make the move 3 wide for P3.
You've got
Don't
to
count
if
out
you're
Fire
the
Slayer.
51.
If something goes down, he's right there.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Coming around the 2 to go.
Drunk is able to take the lead.
Oh! Oh!
King Henry gets with the stiff arm.
2 to go.
Drunk is going to drive away here. If these guys don't settle it out, he's going to be gone.
And they're not, I don't know if they are or not.
When I think Captain Jack with 2 to go, I don't think settle.
We just saw the 20 hit the wall not too long ago, and look, he's up to 3rd already.
Look at Drunk drive away. Another car link right there in 1 and 2. He only has 1 lap to hold these guys off after this.
That's going to be real difficult, but they have a full head of steam coming towards them.
Pause.
White flag. Here it is.
Drunk Fest, hold on. Oh! In the wall.
Kind of stays stagnant with that 51 behind him. Not really a gain, not really a loss.
Through the final quarters, I do believe. This is the final lap.
He's not going to get there. Drunk.
No.
Coming off of...
How about that?
Oh, the 20. Gonna block.
Oh no!
He
Got the bad wreck.
Drunk
Back up in the
Fest.
traffic. Oh no. Oh, he's getting smoked.
How about that? Drunk Fest wins at Charlotte, and that is something none of us saw coming.
Okay, so we need Drunk, we need Henry, and we need Tiger NASCAR in the booth. Captain Jack got 4th, Fire Slayer still got 5th, Brian got 6th, Cap spun out got 7th, Shake and Bake got 8th, Sikkim got 9th, and Dank recovered all the way to P10 after being in the back.
I'm elated for Drunk, though. He has been on the wrong side, a lot like Dank, has been on the wrong side of a lot of wrecks this season that have taken him out of contention for wins. If one guy deserved a win in the Truck Series this season, it was Drunk. He's one of the cleanest out there, and he's able to bring it home here.
And you're not just elated for Drunk because you're drunk.
Yes and no. Let's just say that. It's double sword. Double-edged sword.
Oh, wow. What a race. That was a good winner Drunk Fest is.
Well, how the turntables?
I feel bad for King Henry, though, if anything.
So,
Dominated.
I'm not sure if that puts a little,
Drunk with fastest lap, too.
Oh wow.
I think Drunk was very high in the point standings. I don't know if he was in the playoffs or not. I can check.
Well, this is going to confirm it, I believe.
No,
Win is
Drunkfest
automatic.
was P18. So
18? Holy cow.
because he is not going to be in the top 2 with wins on points, I don't think he's in the playoffs. However,
okay.
if he does pass Shake or Crab on points, which is going to be very hard, considering Crab is too high and Shake is too fast, just plain and simple. Nonetheless, it is physically possible for him to make the playoffs now, but it would take quite a bit.
Yeah, regardless, great win for him. Let's
I mean,
see if I can invite
nonetheless-
these guys to the booth.
Nonetheless, I'm sure Drunk will take the trophy.
If we gave them out, yes.
Yeah, I want my
The
trophy.
proverbial trophy.
I should have 4 trophies.
Yeah, I have. I just won the Martinsville one from season 3, but
Is it a
that's not
giant
gonna happen
wiener?
because y'all don't give out trophies. So Drunk, King Henry. Is there an underscore in that?
I don't know. Jim, you were just on our team a few weeks ago. How do you not know this
Don't
means?
patronize me.
I just did. How do you let me know?
Well, I told you not to.
Jim,
Now my dog's barking.
you were
How
on
do you feel?
JGR for how many seasons?
Like,
And you don't know this man's username.
I don't know. Is it King Henry 51? No. No, what is it? King Henry K? 2K. There he is. Got it. Tiger NASCAR.
Don't be sorry. Just be better.
What quote?
You should be
That should
glad I'm
the
doing this in
quote.
the first place. I am lost in the sauce right now, and I have no idea what I'm clicking on. So I might be inviting some random people from Call of Duty in here. If they start saying bad words, it's not our liability here in HPL.
Kids, don't drink. Don't do gym. Don't play.
I didn't drink. What?
Okay. Jim, it's time for the water and a nap.
Nap sounds good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, after I was done laughing, Drunk, you were the first one across the line and the first one in the booth. Do you have a copy? Well, you are the lowest in points of the winners, although technically speaking, you do have a shot at the very least of making the playoffs. Nonetheless, though, how does it feel to be in victory lane for the first time in a minute? Very well said and very straight to the point. Any questions, Papo, Kluka, Jim? There's three of you.
Yeah, I just want to say good job, Drunk Fest. You definitely deserved it, and good luck with going forward. Hopefully you do make the playoffs. I think you do a great job of racing. I've been watching a little bit of Truck Series as well lately, and I think you're a really good driver. So good luck to you, and congratulations on your win. And hopefully we can see more wins in the future from you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope so, but like I said, I came in late. If I could make the playoffs, at least get a win under my belt this year. So happy I got that out of the way. Someplace different than Dagan too. So got her done.
Very well said. Kluka? Jimbo?
Nope.
Jimbo?
Didn't even want to congratulate him. Wow. What's up, teammate? How you doing?
You're still JGR deep down. Don't lie to him.
No, I'm not JGR. I'm SHR now. I don't know what team I'm on, to be completely
I
honest.
sense
No
the
one
cap.
teammates in another league, so
Yeah, true. Exactly. Exactly. But congrats on the win, and it's been a long time coming. Oh.
yeah, I can't break it because it's digital, but I would in a heartbeat.
Oh, dude, it was so gratifying. Sorry. Again, good win.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, since you guys are all done with questions and King Henry's the only one who feels not too cool for the booth, apparently. Don't know where third place finisher is. Henry, are you here? Okay. Well, King Henry's in the name. I definitely saw some stiff arms. Take us through your race and the battle it was to get to where you finished.
Well, yeah. The 51 truck should have been, but this JGR truck was fast as hell today, and can't wait for next week. We got a road course.
Here, folks. King Henry likes road courses. He's fast, and he's just not wrecking enough people. Any questions, Papo, Kuka, and Jim? Well, very well said from both of you. Kluka, Jim? Crickets. Beautiful.
Alright. Awesome. Well, Henry, I'm sorry you weren't able to win. You did have a very good beat tonight. You won the pole, won a stage, and had a pretty good finish to boot. It was just a lot of craziness there. But tell me, what do you think? I have my idea, but what do you think not lying. This game is dog shit. I would argue, but I think that you did a pretty good job tonight. I think you did a very good job tonight, and I wish you the best going forward. Hopefully, you can propel yourself into the playoffs and make a run at it.
Well, that's booth misconduct for Jim. Very well said. You know, one thing I will agree about is the positioning thing, which is why I kind of said earlier I'd rather be third even, because then not only are you watching the leader, but you're also watching second. You're kind of studying off both of them. But no, definitely agree with you. You had a great run tonight. Good truck, Kluka. Any questions? You're last.
Yeah, but I would like to congratulate you. You were quick all race long, got pole. I mean, great speed.
Appreciate it. Gotta thank masopes for the fast track. Thank you, man.
Masopes has been killing it on the setups lately. I mean, whether it was controversial or not, his setup took me to victory lane last Thursday night. I think he helped you a little bit tonight as well. Charlotte's track he's good at, and you almost took it to victory lane. So, shout out Masopes. What a guy. What a lad. Are we getting the other guy in the booth, or are we calling it here?
Does not seem like Tiger's going to join. So.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is there any way on the we'll feature race matchups things next week we put over on or like a question on whether King Henry will win?
That is up to AlwaysJokerr.
Oh, he hates me, so that's never gonna happen.
Yeah. So, but since Tiger's too cool for school or the booth, I guess that'll wrap up tonight's action. Tomorrow, the NASCAR or HPL, whatever you want to call it, series that we're running tomorrow before the Cup races is coming to Martinsville.
Yeah, boy.
And then
I got the speed over there now.
and then immediately following that, you're gonna see Big Jim choke his final race at his favorite track. But and of course F1 Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern as well. I forget where they're at. I will notify you guys tomorrow as I make my Cup booth return. But for tonight,
Please bring some more energy, Speed. Bring more energy.
I will when my father's not home. Okay, we don't need that.
Yes, no, we need energy. We need some
I was
crazy crackhead.
Jim,
Energy.
Jim, can we close this here? Can we close this here, Jim?
No, I need you to be energized, Speed.
Jim, I am going.
You want to go to bed?
Don't make me swallow this microphone down my throat and do the outro. I will do it. Do not make me.
No, you won't.
Jim,
You have no guts, no glory, no ram, bro.
Jim, final warning. Unless you want to be deafened for the rest of the night, I'm not listening to enough.
Give me some energy, baby. I need it.
You are drunk. Go drink some water and have a nap.
I need you. Speak.
I am ending it now.
Give me your best roar or something. I need some energy.
I am about to go to bed. I have no energy.
Well, I need you to give me the last bit of energy for the day.
I am Speed. That is Jim I'm arguing with. Papa was here as well. And Kluka abandoned us as per.
Jerry Punch put me to sleep, baby girl.
You would like me to put you to sleep, wouldn't you?
No, you are putting me to sleep. Give me some energy.
Jim, I gotta get up at 6:30 in the morning. I don't have the energy. Thank you. Now.
Okay, fine. Just do your thing. Do your thing. Are you happy now?
Okay. Thank you, Jim. I am Speed. That was Jim. Papo was here. Great calls by Papo. Hopefully we get you in here more often. Kluka was here as well. We finally got him in here. Sorry for booting you out of the party once, Papo. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do
you guys
it.
were talking about
behind my back about Martinsville.
And and good.